She wants someone like me who's gonna get an office job.
I'm sorry. You're kind and we had fun, but one salt-based ramen with an egg, bean sprouts, and napa cabbage. Oh, and a plate of gyoza, please.
Got it. Be right up. No way.
How's the job search? You probably got an offer from somewhere already, didn't you?
It was still hot in August. This was my girlfriend, Airi Takazono. My name was Nobuyuki Motoba. We were both fourth-year economics students. We've been dating for a year. Airi, I thought about what I want to do every time I go to a lecture or a meeting. I decided, I'm gonna open my own ramen shop one day. I'm going to serve my ideal seafood-based soup to my customers.
What?
After we graduate, I'm going to keep working at the ramen shop I work at and train. I've loved ramen since I was a kid. On weekends, I would visit different ramen shops on my own. It's not as much as office work, but if I work at this place full-time, I can make more than enough to live. Honestly, I think I'm pretty blessed to be able to get paid while I train. Once I get a job in an office, I probably won't be able to train or start my own shop, so I thought I'd jump into it now. How about you, Airi? Doing good?
I'm doing, okay. I'll let you know.
I noticed she hesitated, but job hunting was tough. There must be some things she can't say. I figured she'd tell me once things settled and saw her off. A few days later, what's the meaning of this, Airi? Airi had called me out to an empty classroom. I saw a man's arm around her. This was Yusuke Yasumura. He was the same major as us, but there were a lot of students, so we never really talked. What do you mean? Airi and I are dating now. So you're not the boyfriend anymore? Or did you not get that? She wants someone like me who's gonna get an office job.
I'm sorry. You're kind and we had fun, but I can't be a ramen shop girlfriend.
So that's that. Anyway, good luck with the ramen shop. I never imagined I'd be punished like this. I was so shocked that I just stood there. By the time I came to, they were long gone. They had laughed at me, but I wasn't about to give up on my dream. Luckily, I didn't have many school days left. I worked hard at my part-time job to forget them. I'm definitely going to own my own shop one day. I told myself this over and over. After college, I started training seriously. Ramen shops aren't just about noodles and soup. Once I officially started my training, I learned that running a ramen shop wasn't just about your knowledge of ramen. You needed to think about customer service, prices, turnover, social media, and garnering customers. The knowledge I got as an economics major came into play. Before I knew it, the pain of heartbreak went away as I worked hard. I sacrificed sleep to study and train for 5 years. Welcome. I finally opened my own shop, Ramen Kashira. 2 years after that, my ramen shop was doing well.
Mr. N, table 4 wants extra noodles.
Mr. N, today's ramen is great too. You gotta eat the ramen here at least once a week.
On her way home, she always came in with her cheerful energy. This was Shoko Karasawa. She was a regular and an always sunny gyaru. I gotta work hard if you say it like that.
I like your passion. I'll be back. See ya.
Thank you. I had a few employees and a bunch of regulars. My hard work had paid off. Every day felt fulfilling. I was having so much fun. One day in October, it was after the lunch rush.
One salt-based ramen with an egg, bean sprouts, and napa cabbage. Oh, and a plate of gyoza, please.
Got it. Be right up. No way. That has to be the most popular girl in school. It's been 7 years since I graduated college, but she was still extraordinarily beautiful. She had been famous at our school for her looks. This was Yui Akemoto. She had won a beauty pageant or two. I knew about her even though we were in different majors. It was a well-known story that many men tried to ask her out, but were unsuccessful. I was remembering my college days 7 years ago when
Oh.
I saw a foreigner struggling in front of the ticket machine. Foreigners came into this shop sometimes, but the ticket machine didn't have any English option yet. so the lady was struggling. Is everything okay? We have an English menu over here.
Oh, I wasn't sure which one to order.
I had studied enough English for times like this. She seemed relieved that we could communicate. Her frown turned into a smile.
That was so good. Thank you for the food. The ramen was delicious and you can speak English. I'm surprised.
I couldn't believe Yui was talking to me over the counter after her meal. I acted cool and responded. It's nothing. We're getting more foreign customers, so I've been studying at least a little English. With so many ramen shops around, having good noodles and soup is a baseline.
I like the way you think. Being able to make ramen and the business succeeding are separate things. The ramen here is delicious. But after seeing how you interact with each customer, I can see why this place popped off. I'll come again.
She was so out of my league. I never even thought to try. I couldn't believe her positive feedback now. She left the shop with a smile. Once I couldn't see her anymore, I finally felt my shoulders relax.
Hello. I want the salt ramen again with bean sprouts on top, please.
Got it. Thank you for coming again. It'll be right up. Since that day, Yui became a regular. 2 months passed since her first visit. It was a cold December day. It was peak lunch hours, and the shop was full. Yui managed to find a seat and sat down, but...
Your salt-based ramen with bean sprouts.
No, that one's for Yui. A few minutes later, one of our staff served the ramen that was meant for Yui to someone else. Since there was another customer who ordered bean sprout toppings, they had made a mistake during this busy lunch hour. I had to talk to her later, but right now, I had to fix the mistake. Thank you for waiting. This is your salt-based ramen with bean sprouts. Please, have some gyoza as well. Our shop has a rule to serve within 6 minutes of ordering, so luckily, the next ramen was prepared quickly.
Thank you. Wait, I didn't order gyoza. Was there some sort of special?
Due to a mistake on our end, your ramen was a little late, so this is on us. I apologize.
Oh, the salt ramen. I thought mine went to someone who came after me. I was right. It's so busy right now. I didn't mind, but this is great. Thank you.
After the peak lunch rush, Yui came over to the counter.
Thank you for earlier. You even made me gyoza. You remembered that I like the ramen and the gyoza here? You're so observant.
It was our mistake, so of course. I'm glad you liked the gyoza. Thank you for choosing to eat at my shop.
I love ramen. My hobby is to visit different ramen shops. This place's ramen is my favorite so far.
I'm so glad to hear that. I've always wanted to own my own ramen shop and worked hard for it.
You're so honest. Your eyes are sparkling. My friends ask if going to ramen shops as a solo woman is scary, but I don't mind it at all.
I think it's amazing. You should be able to go after the things you love without worrying how people see you. Doing what you want without worrying about others' opinions. I sympathized with her on this. Actually, we went to the same college.
Huh? Really?
I majored in economics. I was in Professor Harumoto's study group.
What? I was a different major, but I've taken that professor's lectures before. You should have told me sooner.
Yui seemed instantly comfortable and laughed. She wrote something down with a playful look in her eye and handed it to me.
You can't talk for long during work hours, right? I'm sorry, but I want to talk to you more. This is my number. Reach out if you want.
Wait, really? She smiled. She looked like an innocent little kid that just pulled off a prank. I took her number and watched her leave. I had been into ramen my whole life. This was an unexpected blessing.
Man, the ramen here was good too. Especially the texture of the noodles.
Is it tapioca flour? The broth also had a unique flavor to it.
Yes, next time, I have to get the pickled ginger topping and extra green onions.
Later, we started talking and immediately connected on the topic of ramen. By the time March came, we were close enough to go to ramen shops together.
I'm satisfied, but your ramen is still the best. Oh, this isn't favoritism because we're friends, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, your ears are red. Are you feeling shy?
I'm just thinking about how you consider me a friend. I'm happy. I feel giddy. The air tickled our skin. Yui stared at me.
You don't really talk about my looks.
What?
Oh, it's not that I want you to compliment me or anything. Everyone always compliments my looks. I was thinking maybe you see who I am on the inside.
Of course I think you're beautiful, but I just didn't have a chance to say it. Looks and rumors are just a start. Right now I'm genuinely having fun talking to you about ramen. I won't say looks aren't important, but what really matters is if we get along. Wait, Miss Sakemoto?
You're pretty flirty.
What?
Everyone compliments my looks. You're pretty, you're beautiful. They say 90% of attraction is based on looks, so maybe it's inevitable, but you saying that makes me really happy. Thank you.
Her smile was pure. My heart thumped loudly. Every time I learned more about her, my feelings only grew stronger.
Oh, Nobuyuki, how's the ramen shop?
3 months later, June. I was at the reunion for economics majors. I knew that Airi and Yusuke might come, but I wanted to see my classmates more than I wanted to avoid them. Long time no see. I was able to open my own ramen shop and it's still going. How about you?
You actually opened a ramen shop? I got married, of course, to Yusuke. I worked for a year after college and resigned. Now, I'm a stay-at-home wife. I feel like I wouldn't have been able to live like this with you, so I wasn't wrong for choosing him. You can't see reality. There's so much competition nowadays. Having your own ramen shop is impossible. Even if it does come true, what's the point of having a small shop that barely makes any profit? The word dream is convenient. You can express how lost you are in life, in a good way.
It wasn't as stable as office work, but I never intended to make her suffer. You're speaking like it's obvious, but you're just looking down on ramen shops. I don't know if you just didn't like how much I would be making, but I'm glad you dumped me. I was able to know your prejudice before we graduated.
What? Oh, he's here.
Oh yeah, long time no see, Matoba.
I didn't have anything more to say to Airi. I cut our conversation short to go talk to someone else when Hinako Morozumi and Kyoya Ide came over. They were my friends from the same study group. You guys, long time no see.
Truly, I was thinking I had to ask you about it if I saw you today.
I saw this from the food reviewer influencer Shoko. That's amazing. The Shoko loves it.
Ide showed me his phone. It was a picture of one of my regulars, Shoko Karasawa. She had a bunch of flattering posts about my shop, and they all had over 1,000 likes.
And you had a special in that food magazine recently, right? Ramen Kashira's trendy new seafood ramen.
It's nothing much. Shoko is a regular and comes in often, though.
Wait, what? What do you mean? You don't know? The ramen shop that Matoba owns is really popular and trendy right now. What?
My ramen shop, Ramen Kashira, was all over social media and TV. We were trending. Locals, tourists, and foreigners came in. There were long lines every day. Becoming a popular shop in this highly competitive market wasn't easy. There was a time when we were always in the red. The key then was what I learned in my training. A shop needed more than just good flavors. I utilized the knowledge I learned as an economics major to make business better. I learned English and improved customer service. I locked people in with my flavors and made them repeat customers. I was able to grow my shop into a popular spot.
We want to go too, but it gets super busy, right?
At meal times, yes, but if it's around 3 p.m., things calm down and I think you'll be able to sit.
Wait, seriously?
That's useful information.
I didn't know where they lived, so this could all be empty promises. But I was just happy to hear them say that.
So what? This kind of popularity is fleeting, isn't it? People will quickly get bored and leave. A moment of success doesn't mean anything for the future.
I guess she was still there. Airi didn't want to acknowledge my success no matter what. She couldn't read the room at all. The two of them frowned. I spoke first. Whether this popularity is temporary or the shop continues to get business is up to me, so I don't know. But there's one thing I can confidently say. I made my dream come true. This may mean nothing to you, since you didn't want to be a ramen shop girlfriend, but I did make my dream come true. I don't know about back then, but now, you don't have the right to say anything to me.
Oh, look at you acting high and mighty. This is the thing about people who just got lucky. I'd like to see how long this confidence lasts.
Irie tried to leave after that, but the other two had had it as well.
You're so lame. I didn't think it was our place, so I didn't say anything, but you dumped him for someone else. You don't want to admit that your choice was wrong, so you're desperately trying to insult him, aren't you?
What?
No one had ever talked to me about Yusuke taking Irie from me. But they were just thinking about me, and didn't say anything on purpose. A lot of people knew that Irie had dumped me for him.
Oh, so you're upset about that? Matoba is amazing. I'm sad he was dumped for a reason like that.
If you had trusted him, you might have had a better life. So where's your awesome office worker boyfriend? I heard you got married. Did you two break up? Your name tag says Yasumura, though.
He's doing great. He's just busy today and couldn't come.
I think they hit her where it hurt. She looked annoyed and finally left. After that, Irie didn't bother us again. I had a good time with old friends. Hey, this is Matoba's ramen shop, isn't it? The following day, it was after the lunch rush. I was talking to Yui at the counter when I heard a nasty voice. I glanced over. It was a man with a nasty grin. Yasumura? It's been 8 years, but I wouldn't have forgotten. I furrowed my brows. I heard from Irie. Not only did you open a shop, but you're a popular spot now. I came all this way to see what the fuss is about. Yusuke spoke confidently. He looked over at the counter and his eyes widened. Wait, you? Miss Sakemoto, why are you here? Yusuke saw Yui. Apparently, he knew who she was. As for Yui, she looked confused and tilted her head.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
It's Yasumura. I, asked you out before. Why are you here? Apparently, Yusuke was one of the many men who had asked Yui out and failed. For someone as popular as her, he meant nothing. Yui had no memories of him. Why are you with her? Ramen shops are unstable, and you never know when you'll stop making money.
I like the ramen here, so I come here. It's none of your business where I go.
Yusuke stomped over to me. The people in the shop turned to look. He was disrupting my business. I stepped out from behind the counter. Wait, damn it, why? He came at me, but quickly started complaining. It's not your fault for working at an office, but it doesn't make sense for you to insult a cook when you're so weak. I bet you can't even carry a big pot. I take pride in what I do every day to serve my best ramen to customers. I don't know what you're here for, but if you're only here to insult me, you're disrupting business. Get out. You little.
Matoba, we came... Wait, what?
Are you Yasumura? What are you doing?
The customers inside had been holding their breath when these newcomers came in. It was Kyoya Ide and Hinako Morozumi. You two...
Whoa, what's this? It looks like Yasumura's about to get kicked out. He must have done something crazy to make kind Matoba mad. Also, it's a weekday. I got off work early, but how about you?
Well... He hesitated. Kyoya sighed like he realized something.
So the rumors were true, that you didn't come to the reunion because you can't afford it. You're unemployed right now, aren't you?
Yusuke hadn't gone to the reunion because he was unemployed.
Yusuke, are you listening? I married you because you work in an office. But you got embarrassed that you made a huge mistake and quit your job, and Nobuyuki has a successful ramen shop. Do you know how embarrassed I was? Nobuyuki would have been better at this point. There's no point in me choosing you. Stop being so pathetic.
Irie went after Yusuke after the reunion. He had come to the shop to vindicate himself.
Hey, what's this?
Yui noticed a small plastic bag at Yusuke's feet and held it up.
It's so dirty. Is this grease?
You're walking around with this? even though you're going to a ramen shop? Wait, were you going to put this dirty stuff in the ramen and complain?
Yusuke flinched.
Because you're resentful that Matoba succeeded and you're unemployed?
No, it's not like that. It's just Irie got pissed and she's annoying. That's why I wanted to show that a popular ramen shop is just a temporary thing.
But you worked in an office because it was stable and now you're unemployed. You chose a path that you thought was stable and still failed. You're in no position to look down on someone who chose to run their own business and worked hard to make it succeed. I love the ramen that Matoba makes. That's why I come here. Not only that, running your own business is hard, and there's no guarantee it'll succeed. So I respect the craftsmen who take pride in their flavors and serve delicious ramen. You were trying to insult them for your own little pride. You're spitting on the hard work he put in to get here. Apologize now.
Why does he get everything? Irie chose you back then. Your future was more stable at the time. But you got comfortable and insulted people's dreams, went after someone else's girlfriend, and came to disrupt this shop. Even if working in an office is stable, there's no way people are taking it as lightly as you do. That's why you failed, even though you got the more stable job. I don't know how he lost his job, but there are some things you can tell as a business owner. He looks down on people for their status. If it were me, I wouldn't hire him. You're banned. I'm gonna talk to the police too, so keep that in mind. Tell Irie to never come by this place too. I won't accept this. In the end, Yusuke didn't apologize and left. His final words were drowned out by the cheers from the other customers. After that, the Yasumuras got divorced. Irie had focused on marriage because she didn't want to work.
Is there no man out there that'll let me not work? I finally became a stay-at-home wife. I don't want to work again.
She couldn't find someone who met her standards. She tried to go back home, but she was kicked out because she didn't want to work. In the end, she started working in food service, but she was bad at it. I heard the manager yells at her every day. Meanwhile, Yusuke was reported to the police. There was enough evidence from the security cams and the plastic bag with his fingerprints on it. He was convicted. He was ordered to pay a fine and fees to me on top of that. Damn it, I got a proper job. Why is this happening? He had a record now. He couldn't find another job. He panicked as I became more successful. He joined a suspicious program to get rich fast. I heard from Kyoya and Hinako that it was actually a scam, and all he was left with was a mountain of debt.
Phew, that was some good ramen as always.
The customers posted about the incident with Yusuke. For better or worse, we got attention from it. Now, my shop was back to normal operations. Several companies suggested a franchise, but I wanted to keep an eye on things, so I've been declining.
You've been antsy recently. Is there something you want to say to me?
After we visited the ramen shop, we stopped by a park to rest before going home. Yui smiled. I can't beat you. I like you. Will you go out with me?
Finally.
Whoa, you scared me. I'm happy though.
You're super strong, so it's fine.
No matter what people say, no matter how many cold looks you get, there's a good future waiting for you if you believe in what you love and work hard. That night, I truly felt that, as I felt her warmth in my arms.
Hi guys, this is Yoko. Hairi and Yusuke definitely got karma'd in the end. And it was very cute that Nobuyuki confessed his feelings to Yui in the end. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.